So, number 5. Looks a little bit weird because we don't have a number out in front of our parentheses, right? But just like we saw in our notes, what number is really after that minus sign? 1, right? It's negative 1 times p minus 6 equals 0. So we're going to split our equation up and distribute this negative 1. What would negative 1 times p give us? Negative 1 times 1p? Well, what's negative 1 times 1? Negative 1, right? So think about it like this. We've got a minus sign on the outside and we've got a p on the inside. If we distribute that minus sign to the p, now we have minus p, or negative p. Don't overthink it. I know it's a little bit tricky, but it's really that simple. Now we have 2 minus signs in the middle. What do those come together and form? A plus sign, exactly. And 1 times 6 gives us 6. So now we have negative p plus 6 equals 0. What are we going to do now? If we want to get p all by itself. It's a 6, yeah. Are we going to add 6 to both sides?
Yes. No, minus 6.
We're going to subtract 6 from both sides. Positive 6, we do the inverse, which is minus 6. So now we have negative p equals negative 6. Is p all by itself? No, it's not. There's a negative 1 in front of it. So how can we get rid of that negative 1? By dividing both sides by negative 1. What is negative 6 over negative 1 equal to? Just positive 6, right? The negative signs cancel out. And 6 over 1 is just 6, right? Questions on number 5? Let's talk about number 7. Going directly down to number 7. So this is kind of like number 2 in the warm-up. We've got our distribution here, but then we have an additional term on the left-hand side that we have to factor in. So we can't forget about that. Let's go ahead and split our equation. Let's distribute this 2 to both terms. 2 times 4x minus in between 2 times 1 plus 3 equals 17. Let's go ahead and multiply our terms. 2 times 4x gives us 8x minus 2 times 1, which is 2, plus 3 equals 17. We're just going step by step. Don't try and do multiple steps in one go. It's going to confuse you. It's going to throw everything off. Just take it small step by small step by small step. What can we do on the left-hand side here? Anyone see something we can do? Hannah, what do you see that we can do on the left? What's that? You said combine the negative 2 and the 3? Yes, exactly. We've got like terms here. Just because they don't have an x or a variable on them doesn't mean they're not still like terms. All constants are like terms. So we can combine those up. Negative 2 plus 3 gives us plus 1. So we clean up the left side of the equation a bit so that we can do what now, Jordan?
I was going to ask, can I get water, but we minus 1 to 17.
That's right. Go ahead. Now that our constants are combined into one constant, now we can move it over to the right and join it up with 17. 8x equals 16. Divide by 8, and what's our x? Oops, you can't even see it, sorry. When we divide both sides by 8, what do we get on the right?
3.
16 over 8?
Oh, I thought said 18.
That's okay. 16 over 8 is going to give us just 2. Oh, it does kind of look like 18 over 6. My bad. That would be 3. Yes, great job. 18 over 6 would be 3. Questions on number 7. Now let's do the fun problem, the fraction one here. Now this one actually, at least I hoped, wasn't too bad, even though it looks kind of scary at first glance. Well, we've got a nice even number on the outside of our parentheses, so that helps us out when we are distributing. 4 times 1/2 x minus 4 times 1/2 equals 16. What is 1/2 of 4? 2, right? So 4 times 1/2 x is just going to be 2x. Right? And 4 times 1/2 is going to give us what? 2 once again. And we set that equal to 16. What sign goes in between our two terms on the left? A minus sign, exactly. We just bring that minus sign right down. All right, what are we doing to both sides next? We're going to divide by 2? No, we're going to do what? Add 2 first. Cancel the constants. 2x equals 18. And now we divide both sides by 2. Now we have 18 over 2, which is what?
9.
9. Thank you, Jordan. Yeah, we're not going to worry about the back today. Questions about any of these 3 problems here? 5, 7, or 8? Okay, so let me clarify something real quick. If you don't have the back side completely done, but you have the front side completely done, go ahead and turn in your worksheet to whoever's in the front of your group. If you do not have the whole front side complete, please take your time to finish it over the weekend and give it to me on Monday. Okay? I'll say it again.